And we're back, chat. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and edit this stream info. New site goofing. Join us for funsies. We're doing a little cool. Ooh, I have a message. Build a community complete. I've reached a benchmark. I need to bring up my average stream, average viewer per hour though. I'm at 2.02 and I need to be at 3. And a lot of that is because I stream at really weird times. So I need to maybe like start identifying my peak windows and then try to stream then. So I can bring that number up a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. We're making some errant hat, so it's earth crystal, pearl, rainbow thread, silk cloth, velvet cloth times 2, ram leather times 2. You know what? Just because this was such a pain and it's got multiple stuff, let's go ahead and eat some food. Talk to our boy here and get some advanced synthesis imagery support. All right, now we'll do the thing. Okay, so what was it? 1 pearl, 1 rainbow thread, 1 silk cloth, 2 velvet, and 2 ram's leather. Oh no. Fuck. Lost everything. You know, my leathercraft actually might be a little low. No. All my subs are good. Damn, dude. 2 fucking breaks out of 5 synth? That's terrible. Fuck this hat. At least I didn't lose the pearl. I still gotta go buy one anyways now to make sure I get all my points. Another break? Damn, dude, this is an awful synth. Yeah, I gotta go get another pearl. Hi, where are you going? Hi. Okay. All right, let's see how the fuck we get there now. Okay, yeah, I can go out of my Mount Zion 3. So just go straight. Yeah, just go straight. I'm sure it's not that easy. Hardly ever is, but... Okay, we'll take a right here. Okay. Oh, nice. And then I can just go this way. And... fuck, I just closed out my tab. That's stupid. Back to Twitch. Damn it. Aijin, Crab Dance, Nocto Helix. Let's fucking go. Oh, and there I am. Hey, thanks for the raid, you guys. I appreciate it. Hegma! Hell yeah, man. Thanks for the follow. I'm just working on Scythe Trials right now. I'm on the Aquarians. Let's go. Good old Pepe with the Fu Manchu. And thanks everybody else for joining. Pretty chill day. Just finished the Apocalypse Relic Scythe yesterday on the final day of the campaign, thank goodness. So now I'm just working my way through the Magician Trials. Bashu. Let's go. GG Moose. That's cute. So where are we at? 102 remain. We're about halfway done. Just out here in where am I? I don't even remember the name of the zone. Mount Zaum. I was on Bahamut when I started the game. Nice. My original home server was Fenrir. I started my first account back in November of 2002 on Fenrir server. And I was there until 2009. Yeah, Bahamut's a good server. Oh, you were on Bahamut until 2009? Nice. What server are you on now? Let's make sure I minimized my... Oh, I didn't. That's so annoying. I'm sorry, Chad. Let me get that out of the way. It's been a bad habit of mine. I keep forgetting to drop my my window for editing the stream info. Siren, but I haven't been able to play for almost 3 years. Had to quit for a bit. Yeah, I understand. That's too bad, though. You know, hopefully all your info's intact, and when the time is right, it'll be an easy transition right back into Vana'diel. Yeah, I couldn't recover my characters because my original character got banned. I got banned for duping items in salvage, like an idiot. So took maybe like a 15-year hiatus, and then the gaming industry as a whole kind of took a shit. So here I am back playing a 25-year-old game. Not that it's bad though, man. This shit's so much fun. I also played with my parents too, and they kept playing on for a couple of years after I got banned. But then when their time finally came to quit, they gave their characters to my uncle who also played, and he stripped them basically and deactivated the account. So there was I inquired about that initially, like, hey, you guys still have your Final Fantasy characters? No, we do not. And so I was like, you know what, let's start brand new, clean slate. And so This is the latest iteration of my Final Fantasy experience. And I actually used to dual box back in the day too, but there weren't very many plugins or anything to help, so it was a lot of alt tabbing. A whole lot of alt tabbing. And then just trying to be really efficient with macros and stuff. I mean, it's better but different now, I guess, because here, let me show you what I'm working with. I have 3 keyboards. One is oh damn. I had my camera closed. One keyboard is for typing and main character macros. That's this guy right here. And this keypad here is for all my alt characters, and this just has all their macros. And then this is for movement. And then I have a mouse that gets in my way too much. Oh, and you know what? Since my kitty's being plump, boop, say hi. Say hi. He sees birds. The birds are eating in the bird feeder right outside. Yeah, I'm all out of USB ports, so I need to figure something out because I want to get another camera and mount a different camera angle just for the cat, because I feel like people much rather look at him than me. But it wouldn't be a one or the other. I guess it would be both, so I'd kind of just jam us all into one corner. You know, give you a little bit of the Beauty and the Beast. Do you have a dual PC setup? No, I just have one. Yeah, I've got 2 monitors, a keyboard and 2 keypads, a mouse, my mic and audio setup. But you know, that's actually really good to think about. I had never thought about that actually. I'd have to think about the logistics for that a little bit. But it is coming up on time for me to reconsider my PC setup. I know a lot of people who have one streaming PC and one gaming PC. Yeah, because I could see how that works really well. You know, it just helps maximize a lot of your hardware resources, especially if you're doing a lot like newer games, you know, because I'm looking forward to streaming GTA 6 when that comes out. And I have a feeling that I won't be able to do nearly as much, you know, because like now I've got 4 Final Fantasy windows open, plus I've got my Discord, and then two windows, one for chat and the other I'm watching streams. I'm watching 2 streams right now. I was watching 3, but our good friend Nocto decided he had better things to do, like nourish his body. Loser. But yeah, you know, so I was thinking about that, you know, speaking of, did you see the leaked stats for the upcoming Nvidia cards, the 5000 series? Holy shit. The 5900s are crazy. So ridiculous. You know, it's not confirmed, right? But it's like the specs were leaked by like a pretty, I mean, this is all hearsay speculations. Like, I don't know anybody, I don't know anything, so all I'm doing is regurgitating some things that I've heard. But yeah, somebody leaked the specs for the 5900 series on Twitter earlier this week or later last week, I guess. And the 5900 series are ridiculous. I mean, they're going to be like fucking $10,000 cards when they come out. Not really, but they're going to be really expensive. That being said, though, the 49s, hey man, we're going to see a price drop. Let's go. I had an in-game hubby, and he dual boxed, but had 2 PCs. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I feel like that would be a lot more like classic dual boxing. Having to like manually switch between windows and stuff, or they have a program out there now. I haven't used it yet, but I probably should. He passed away in March from cancer. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Fuck cancer. He had been fighting for 4 years. Wow, that's a fighter. He played with controllers. Actually, I know a lot of dual boxers that play with controllers too. They say it's a lot easier. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. My grandmother was just diagnosed with cancer earlier this year, and so she's been, not even like earlier this year, like a month and a half ago, and so we've been going through. I'm so far away from her. She's been going to lots of appointments and stuff to try to take care of it, and she's got. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. They caught her really early though. And so they're doing everything they can, and she's got surgery scheduled for the early part of December. And we're planning to fly down and spend Christmas with her. And actually, as it turns out, the whole family's kind of been planning a reunion, because it's like we all live so far apart. My grandma lives down in Arkansas, and I live up in Alaska. So it's she's from a different generation too. So she refuses to fly because she was in a minor plane accident a long time ago. It wasn't a big deal, but like when her flight landed, yeah, we live in Alaska, my wife and I. But when my grandma's plane landed, the landing gear failed, and they slid on the belly of the aircraft for several hundred feet. But that really freaked her out. Is that who's in the background? Yeah, that's my wife lurking around. She's not feeling so good today. She actually, neither of us are. How's the weather there now? It's breath weather. You can go outside and see your breath. It's getting down into like the mid 30s at night. And all the leaves are basically off the trees. We call it termination dust because we have we live in Anchorage, and the Chugiak Range is just to the east of us, and that's kind of our barometer for the snow incoming. When you can start to see the snow, you watch it. It just comes down the mountain and then into the valley. And Anchorage is right on the coast. So it's like we're the last people in the area to get the snow. I was going to ask if you were near Juneau or Anchorage. Yeah, we're right in the middle of Anchorage. I've never been to Juneau though. My wife really wants to go. It looks like a beautiful city. I wouldn't mind checking it out either. But the trouble with Juneau is you can't drive there. There's no roads to Juneau. It's our capital city and we cannot drive there. You can only fly or boat in, or you can take a barge, but I guess technically that's a boat. But you can't get your vehicle there on a barge. I think they run it like every 4 hours or something like that. No, Juneau has no roads in or out. Yeah, it's our it's the state capital, and you can't drive there. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I let all of my buffs lapse. They need to make roads. You know, I mean, I guess all roads don't lead to Juneau. Technically speaking, no roads lead to Juneau. But I mean, I have mixed feelings on that because, you know, I mean, it sounds right? Like, oh, we should be able to drive to the capital. But it's like, if you start putting it into like logistical terms, what it would cost to like build and maintain a bridge to Juneau, it would be monumental, both in like scale and finances. I'm sure that if they did do that, it would be gridlock. Probably not, you know, because the population of Alaska is not very big. Let's see here. Alaska total population. Total population, 733,583 people in the entire state of Alaska. I'm sure most people's, you know, podunk hometowns have more people in it than that. I didn't know if I'd ever love to live in Alaska, to be honest. When I first moved here, I hated it. I moved here in 2000 and I hated it. But then I moved away in 2004, and it wasn't until I left that I realized how special Alaska was or is. And then so I came back in 2009 and I've been here ever since. No, 2007. I'm sorry. I came back in 2007. It really does take a special kind of person to live here. You know, it's rough, you know, both physically and mentally and even socially. It's kind of rough. You know, we do have a pretty high crime rate. Things are very expensive here. Jobs don't pay very well. But there's a huge demand for skilled labor. So our metropolitan population of our city and the surrounding cities is 785,184. Yeah. Your current living area has a larger population, but have you seen, you know, Alaska's ridiculously big. Like ridiculously big. So it's like, not only are we not connected to the continental United States, we're connected to Canada. Yeah, it's. I think Alaska is actually 3 times larger than Texas. It's half the size of the continental United States. Yeah. Let's see here. Alaska size versus US. Okay, I lied. It's about, yeah, it's 3 times the size of Texas, but a quarter the size, or a third of the size of the United States, geographically speaking. Let's pull it up here on stream. So let's see, how big is Alaska compared to the rest of the United States? Alaska contains 586,000 square miles of land, and it is 1/5 the size of the lower 48. Okay, so I was wrong, but, you know, I was ballpark, I guess. I'd love to move to Canada. Maybe. It sounds nice, I guess. But, you know, politically, I do not align at all with Canada, and their healthcare system is atrocious. Not like ours is any better, but, you know, at least here the doctors have the courtesy of killing you instead of telling you to just go home and die or kill yourself. So I guess there's that. It's free for the most part. I mean, no, not really. It's not free. Somebody's paying for it. You know, kind of, that's what I mean. Yeah. You know, I mean, I get it, right? It's nice to, like, be able to go to the hospital and not worry about being saddled with debt. But, you know, I think a lot of people are too afraid of debt, you know, because it's like you can literally just walk away from medical bills. My former employer, a gentleman who I'm still really good friends with, he had blood cancer back in the 80s and 90s, and he walked away from $2 million worth of medical bills, and he never paid a dime. They couldn't touch his business or anything because medical debt can't be leveraged against you. So, you know, they can show it on your credit report and they can talk about it, but it cannot be held against you. So his business kept on businessing, his life kept on lifing. We pay into healthcare with taxes, right? Yeah, and you know, I mean, I get it. No system's perfect, and I'm not smart enough to come up with a good idea. You know, so you got to work with what you got. You know, I'm a realist when it comes to that. But, you know, my wife works in the healthcare industry here in the U.S. Well, here in Alaska. And, you know, it is by far, okay, well, let me rephrase that. It is far and away from efficient. Efficiency is not even anything they consider. We have a thing called HST, 5% federal, 8% provincial, and on something that's $19.99, there's a $2.60 sales tax, so it'd be $22.59, right? Harmonized sales tax. Okay. Yeah, Alaska's really weird. We're the most taxed province in Canada. Oh, that's unfortunate. At 13%, is that like income tax or sales tax, or is that the HST that you were talking about? What am I doing? Okay.